Elite Clan. We came, we saw, we respawned. We got another video, nigga. You know, Duke Den Den has been a little bit, you know what I mean? He's been a little bit of drama, you know what I mean? So let's see what's really going down, you know what I mean? So let's check out the video from Omezi. Celebrity worship is officially out of control. Y'all niggas is weird sometimes, bro.
But unfortunately, that option has been taken away from me at this point. It's been taken away from me at this point because y'all keep harassing the mother of my kids and being
Damn.
very very weird. And
That's
this is
sweet as
exactly
fuck,
what
I
I
ain't gonna
wanted to
lie.
protect them from all along. This whole time y'all been, you know what I'm saying, trying to dig into like part of my life that y'all was never invited in.
Imagine digging into someone's business just to see the mother of his kids. That's some weird ass shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, well, fuck it, we here again.
Like from jump.
Y'all won. Y'all happy now? Yeah. Are we satisfied with the outcome? Over the past couple of days, one of the biggest stories on the internet has been Duke Dennis, his baby mamas, his kids, and all I could think to myself is,
Baby mamas. I thought he was one kid. No, I thought it was one. No, I'm tripping. I thought it was one person who had multiple children. It's different. Yeah, I didn't know Duke was acting like Future too. He don't only look like Future. He act like Future. Nigga.
man, this is a strange conversation. Not that Duke is necessarily hiding the kids or that the baby mamas are outing him for being some sort of whatever the case may be, but it's this constant obsession with people, these celebrities, their lifestyles, and things that they don't put on camera. I believe we've come into an age and era in which they put a lot of stuff on camera, but it seems as if no matter how much they put on camera, it never satiates the appetite of the hungry audience. And so just as I was about to record a video on Duke and this whole baby mama drama, this video dropped and it kind of validates everything that I was going to say about the reasons why it doesn't make sense for people to want this, desire this, and this is the most peak level parasocial conversation I have ever been a part of. It's okay for him to leave this stuff off the internet. Why? Because of situations just like this.
But now that like it's affecting like, you know what I'm saying, they well being and like they getting like threats and like being called names. And that was my like main priority from jump. Just I never wanted them in this whole light because I live on the internet every single day. This is where I am. This is where I live at. And I'm well aware on how like the internet and how nasty the internet is. So I always want
Okay, I was trying not to laugh. But someone in this chat just said you a hoe, dude. Okay, niggas is sometimes fucked up, bro. Yeah. Okay, calling him a deadbeat, that's crazy. Nah, but
bro, I'm well aware on how like the internet and how nasty the internet is.
man.
So I always wanted to keep everybody involved away from
GG's.
But
Success comes with a lot of
y'all prove me right,
you know.
And I feel the same.
Success comes with a lot of what does it mean? Well, success comes with a price. Yeah, you gonna pay something, and looks like Duke just paid his price, and that's his privacy. Your privacy when you want to do this shit, your privacy is kind of cooked. Damn. So Duke actually has a weakness, gang. I didn't know that. Like this nigga can't work. Yeah, I mean,
Same way, and it's crazy that we're here, but we got to figure out how we even got here in the first place.
And honestly, since I'm talking, Duke, frick you. Now I'm on you now. I was gonna spare you. I'm not sparing you no more. I was pregnant in December, y'all, and the only thing that went home was that baby. He didn't give me a single dollar. Cool, great. You know, I got it. I ain't tripping about it, but it's yours.
What the fuck?
Told me to keep my baby, and I promise you after this, I wish you would get on here and tell me that you didn't tell me to keep my baby. When I pay for it, and every time I text him for something else, instant response. But when I ask you for that money, or when I bring up the abortion, no response.
Duke Dennis over the past couple of days has been hit time and time again.
Nah,
with
he's been getting
that
shot.
He has multiple kids, multiple baby mamas. You know that he's not taking accountability for them.
Okay, what the fuck? No way.
Mamas.
Duke was never fine 6 baby mamas and absent father is not it. God, now, girl, you see, now all of the hating people have something to say. They finally found something to, bring down, trying to bring down Duke. They're not bringing him down, just trying to pull him down, nigga. But it's not gonna work.
That he's
That's
not
D
taking
Block Duke.
accountability for them. He's not feeding them. He's not providing them any clothes or any money, and all sorts of allegations that are ultimately detrimental to his character. Now, the thing about the internet is it takes on the old phrase, a lie can go around the world twice before the truth even gets its pants on, to a whole nother extent. There were so many different stories and details about how many kids he had, who was his baby mama, what does this mean when he's pictured with some woman. It started to get ridiculous, to the point where Duke Dennis had to come out and have a conversation about it and express his sentiments about any sorts of rumors or allegations of the sorts.
I do not have 8 kids, which is no offense to anybody who do. I've been actually watching y'all take that and run with it and post it.
It's crazy.
In like bold print, as if you know for a fact that's the case, when it's not the case. I done told y'all that like it's certain parts of my life that I just don't want to share with y'all.
Damn, so niggas at it too?
I'm never ever going to post my family. Alright? That includes.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, gang. If he didn't want to post about his family, he didn't want to.
That I will post. Anybody else, I'm not posting them. So I'm sorry if you feel obligated or entitled to like be a part of my life in that way, but I've been decided a long time ago that I would never.
No, I ain't gonna lie, they finally patched the Duke. They patched this nigga. Oh my god, they nerfed him. I'm not gonna lie. That's insane. That's actually insane, bro. They found a way to nerf my nigga Duke, bro. Now that's insane, bro. Like, y'all niggas are crazy. This all started when this nigga went for India Love, bro. That's when it was like, hell no, we better nerf this nigga. We better nerf him. We better patch him up. It's like fucking NBA 2K25. Like, they fucking patched it up, bro.
And I don't blame him at all, because like we've discussed in these other celebrity worship videos, it's a lose-lose type of situation. And we'll discuss it a little bit in a second, but the way that the audience feels like they are obligated to a content creator's personal life, I mean, the real deal details about their personal life is honestly impressively insane. And because this is the internet thing of the week or the day, that then opens up Pandora's box for, a plethora of women to just start putting allegations after allegations after allegations on Duke Dennis, saying that he has all these multiple kids, and stepping forward and saying that they are a part of his collective of women. Like, I think that's just a strange thing, knowing that your baby's father isn't Duke Dennis, but participating in this conversation because you gain something from it.
Duke Dennis, okay, boom. I had a crush on him. Boom, boom, boom. Things led to boom, boom, boom. I got pregnant. He didn't want to go off. He didn't want to do it.
Damn. Hey, do y'all see this? Hey, I hope I'm not blocking anything. Hey, hold up. Oh, y'all see that, right? Hey. Damn, son. I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably not use protection too, homie. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. What the fuck? Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, she fine as fuck, dude. I ain't gonna lie. She fine as, nah, that's insane, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn. How many kids do I have? I have one son, and his name is Dallas, and he's 2. A lot of y'all don't know my situation.
Dallas Dennis? What?
But like, my child's father is not involved at all. Certain things floating online with me, and it starts speaking.
Also, these are the females who are lying. Now, I don't think.
Like, in no way, shape, or form.
There's some weird shit. Like, bro, why would you go on the internet and claim that your kid is Duke Dennis's baby, bro? Just imagine if you're the father of that child watching your baby moms do that. That's actually insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's actually fucking insane. Whole ass bitch. Whole ass. Fuck.
This is his baby. What? Is you trying to be messy again?
Yes, people keep asking me, am I one of Duke Dennis' baby mamas? Yes, I am. I want to be known for me, being me, but not having a kid with Duke Dennis. Like, that's just crazy work. You know what I mean? Like, I put in a lot of work for my fucking
I think I was wrong. This might be the real baby moms. I ain't gonna all of them. Wow.
You feel me? So now
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't
know,
mama.
man.
That's Duke Dennis' baby
I don't
mama.
know.
Is that not some sort of mental illness? Now, somebody's lying and I'm not in the household, so I don't know. But
I don't
just
know
imagine
who's lying.
if these young women are lying and saying that they are Duke Dennis's baby's mother just for some sort of clicks, clout, and attention. Is this not celebrity worship gone out of control? How is this not insane? And this leads to one of Duke Dennis's points in his video where he is talking about why he decided to keep his family offline is because as a whole, the internet is just weird about these things. They can be totally messy, they can be totally crazy about them, and they can honestly step way over the lines, and that's some stuff that we just do not talk about.
Y'all prove me right once again. You feel me? So please stop that, okay? That shit is mentally draining for a lot of people, bro. I don't think y'all understand like the toll it take. You know what I'm saying? On them every single day, especially when y'all calling them names and like doing a whole bunch of weird shit. So just respect is all I've been asking for this whole time. Respect, you know what I'm saying? Everything.
And I wish that was so simple, but as I scrolled through the timeline doing research for this video, I saw nothing but personal attacks and
damn, bro.
But as I scrolled through the timeline doing research for this video, I saw nothing.
Duke is a loser. Duke is a loser. You're big over you. Your big overgrown ass is on stream all day interacting with kids, yet not taking care of any of your own and purposely creating broken homes. Like, ew. I look at him so different now. You weird asshole. You just mad because Duke didn't slide in your DMs.
Nothing but personal attacks and
Duke Dennis has so many baby mamas. Whole ran through. Not a high value man. He got his legs wide open. Hey, yo. What the fuck? Now this some weird ass shit.
Attacks on people's character and all these other things when it came to Duke Dennis in this situation. It's literally the opposite of respect. It's straight disrespect to a person, a person's family, a person's livelihood, a person's situation that they ultimately do not know. I saw Duke and his family members be called out of their name left, right, and sideways. And it's honestly disgusting because I'm thinking to myself, how do we even get to a point where somebody feels comfortable enough to say that a stranger is a whore, slut, loser, all these just negative things.
Damn.
But the only reason why these things exist is because people feel obligated to their favorite content creators, private life, personal effects, and otherwise. And maybe it's the nature of what streaming has become and content creation has become. You know, as we vlog more, as we IRL stream more, as we post more, as we click more, people feel as if they know more about them. But it's so hard to really get comfortable with, you know, your audience or community or, you know, post such things when every time you do post, you drop in privacy levels. Like, they have people on the internet giving out think pieces trying to dissect your mentality of your decision making.
God damn, my nigga, it's scary now, bro.
Whatever pieces of the life that you live,
bro.
keeping it off the internet. We have people that are on the internet giving out whole think pieces about who you are and essentially why you owe them a reason as to why you aren't saying these things.
There's some shit that I just keep to myself. My mom.
Okay, I feel like he thinks that his aura is gonna go down if he has a baby mama and show. Well, I just want to know what the heck his reasoning is for not claiming his daughter. Bitch? Is it because he wants to be hoeing? Is it because like what is it?
Because you don't understand the concept that he wants to be not. He doesn't want none of his actual real life personal business to be on the internet.
No, I get that. I'm just saying I want to know why he doesn't want it on the internet.
Even as somebody is sitting there saying, yo, he just wants his privacy, he doesn't want all this acknowledged, you still have people saying, yo, I want to know why. This young woman is actively saying, no, I need to know why. I want to know why. I have an obligation to know why this stuff about Duke Dennis. And my question is, why? I think creating parasocial relationships is an inherent evil of, content creation in today's age. In order to stay relevant, you have to post. And in order to continue to stay relevant and continue to stay in people's minds, you have to post more and more and more. Part of building an active and loyal community is by making yourself as relatable as possible. And that may mean, playing into some of these narratives and tropes and, relatable things that people have that are a part of your viewing audience. That does build a sort of mental bond between viewer and content creator that I believe is very much unhealthy. But the reality is that's the case. I do think that these people who do form these bonds lack some sort of, fulfillment in life, so they're trying to link through these creators mentally to try to fill some sort of void, almost like that Avatar connection from James Cameron's Avatar movies. But it gets to a point where people can't even take a break on the internet without people diving so deep into the content and the conversation that they develop these storylines. I remember when Phantom took a break literally a few weeks ago, and some of the most outrageous storylines about him being kicked out of AMP, him leaving AMP a road that had no merit and no basis to them. And if it weren't for them having such a solid foundation, I don't know if they would be able to survive something like this. Because ultimately, like Duke said, this stuff does get to your head. This stuff is mentally taxing.
I'm gonna keep shit short, bro. People were saying, yo,
I watched this stream, nigga. I was there. He built this shit brick by brick. You think they was gonna kick him out, nigga?
He got kicked out of AMP. You know what I mean? That's all I'ma say, bro. I built this shit brick by brick, bro. I could never get kicked out.
Type shit, nigga. You can't touch Phantom.
Lesson for those that are willing and wanting to be upcoming creators: be very careful as to what you post online. Only give but so much. Now, this may be something that ultimately stunts your growth and stunts your success, but you have to be very strategic about what you do post, what you don't post, what you do talk about on streams or in the content or whatever, and what you don't talk about on the streams, the content or whatever. There are people developing relationships and feelings about you that you honestly have no clue about, to the point where they're willing to put themselves in harm's way to get off a joke because they think that they share the same relationship and bond with you as other content creators do to them. That's literally what happened in the DDG situation from the other day at DreamCon, when the young man came out and talked about why he would be suing DDG and why he didn't think that this would happen to him. Is because he literally said, well, I thought this was a joke.
He said it's a skit. Like, is that true? Man, that ain't no skit. I got banned from the event. I can't go back now. And I'm not sure if I can go back next year, which I hope I can. I spent a lot of money coming over here trying to have fun with my people. And I'm not sure if he got banned from the event, which I assume he did, because that goes with his people.
No, I watched this shit.
I gotta let you know now. I gotta take legal action against him or his brother, somebody out here.
Don't call him doo-doo garbage again, bro.
Call him doo-doo garbage. Like, why'd you say that? I thought it was all jokes. I never seen
jokes.
React like that in the past. Never seen him tell anybody go do something to anybody else. So I'm thinking it's all good.
Because of what he saw on the internet.
Some sort of imaginary connection with DDG, a man that you don't know. Let me remind you that you just don't know. Do I think this will change anything about how people view Duke Dennis? Probably not. If you continue to make judgment calls about something that you don't know, even if he ultimately had to reveal the fact that he did have a baby mama, baby mamas, or whatever the case may be, and you still continue to judge him and ridicule him, this is the negative side of the celebrity worship that I'm talking about. Only reason why you're doing this is because you pedestalized him in the first place, and now you want to knock him down because this is how it works.
It's like what they did with Corey, bro. They, like, people who idolize, who put Corey at a godly level, bro. When Corey looked at a girl's butt, the internet tried to cancel him. That's fucking insane, bro. That has to be one of the wildest shit I've seen, like, all fucking year, bro. Trying to cancel Corey for looking at ass. Like, he's a grown ass straight man. Don't we all do look at a fine ass sometimes? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas be weird.
Shipping goes. What I do know will remain is these weirdos and their commentary and conversation online forever. Like this one young lady who ended up doing some digging, and I mean digging, to find these things about this young woman, the person he was at the baby shower with, and started posting these photos online. It amazes me what links people go to find these people's families and honestly put them into potential harm's way, because we know that these things can escalate to a further level. Look, I've said it once and I'll say it again. The celebrity worship epidemic has to stop. It's only getting worse and we need to get a hold of it quick, fast, in a hurry. Or the other response, and it would be very reasonable, is that your favorite creator stops giving you information about themselves. They stop making themselves relatable to you, and they ultimately distance themselves from just this entertainment lifestyle, because nobody wants to live in constant fear of their family being outed, or somebody running up on them, or being exposed for having 8 kids.
Nah, that's weird as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's weird as fuck. But shout out to my man Omezi. We'll catch you later, nigga. See you in the next video.